Hello WCHS, I'm Tucker Judkins.
And I'm Jacob Shute. It's the first day of March and we have plenty of things going on this week.
To start us off, we will have a commercial about Dance Marathon and why you should attend. After that, Daniel will be telling us about Charlotte Judkins and her all-state speech performance.
And finally, we'll see a PSA about why you shouldn't be afraid to call 911.
Stay tuned and we'll be right back after this. Sorry, Jacob. The speech bus didn't get back until late Wednesday night and I'm still recovering.
It's fine. Understand that you're involved. We all have our own hobbies.
Being involved in clubs is a big part of being a high school student.
And not to mention, there are a lot of them. I personally am part of WC Rocketry and Jazz Band.
There are a lot of them. I've been involved in speech, SPVG, show band, dance marathon, and a whole lot of others.
What even is Dance Marathon?
What do you mean?
I've heard about it, but I haven't actually been part of it. What should the students be doing this year expect?
I'm not really sure what to expect this year. Luckily for us, Emma made a nice commercial to help keep you informed.
Dance Marathon raises money and awareness for the Children's Miracle Network.
No sitting. We stand to try and understand what the miracle children go through every day.
And it's not just dancing, there's lots of games, activity, and food.
Save the date for April 6, 2019 from 7 to 12 p.m. at Webster City High School's PE gym.
So come join us at Dance Marathon.
Thanks, Emma. Make sure to go to Dance Marathon for the kids.
It sounds super fun. I know I'll do my best to make it this year.
WCHS has many individuals that do their best to excel in their extracurriculars of choice.
That's very true. These past few months have been filled with Lynxmen and women's accomplishments.
A couple weekends ago, my sister, Charlotte Judkins, attended the All-State Group Speech Performing Festival for her short film, The French Assassin.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Didn't you help out with that?
A little. I really only tapped a few keys on the keyboard for the music in the film, and Charlotte was just generous enough to attach my name to it.
Well, congratulations. Let's send it over to Daniel to learn a little bit more.
All-State is the goal for many students in large group speech. One of our students, Charlotte Judkins, has recently made it for her short film, The French Assassin. Let's see what it took for her to get to All-State.
So, my short film follows a man in France whose background is an assassin, and throughout the short film he's kind of describing like how he got into the business and what he does.
Bonjour, je suis le meilleur assassin de toute la France. Je le suis depuis nombreuses années.
So I wrote the script first in English, obviously, and then after that I've taken 2 years of French myself, and I kind of like I'm fluent enough to like sort of translate it myself. So I went through and I translated that using just different French books and stuff. And then after that, once I thought I had it like all right translated, I went to my old French teacher, Madame Kramer, who is super sweet, and she helped me with the whole thing, and she just kind of went through and made sure that like grammatically everything worked.
Néanmoins, je fais mon travail rapidement et avec précision. Tu n'es pas facile, ça c'est évident.
Charlotte sent me the transcript that she had already worked on and translated. And so then I looked at it, read it through with the trusty old dictionario here. I went through and just tried to reword some of her sentences, and she had done a very good job already, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. Then I read and I practiced what we had written, and then I read it into my voice recorder and sent it to her so she could listen to the French and how it sounded before she did her own. She did an awesome job.
So performing at All-State was such a cool thing. I've never been to an All-State conference before, and it was just such an honor to go at all and get to not even just, because obviously there's a non-performing side of All-State and a performing side of All-State. So I think just getting to go for performing was just the most awesome thing. And I got to watch a lot of short films too that had gone to Allstate, and they were all so cool, and the whole experience was just so much fun. So I think performing at Allstate just had so much significance because I did everything myself, besides my brother who helped me with music, and Matt Kramer, of course, who helped me with translations. But I think overall, just getting to see something that I worked so hard on, like just getting to show it to people, regardless of the whole competition, was just so rewarding as an artist, I feel. And it was just so much fun, and I'm really happy I got to. And then at the end, there's a little twist, which I won't reveal.
Another congratulations to Charlotte Judkins for making Allstate with her short film, The French Assassin. This has been Daniel Blankenship reporting for Wctv.
I think it's fair to say that Charlotte got all the creativity in the family. Needless to say, I'm incredibly proud of her, and I would think she'll be right back next year competing for that first place banner.
I won't put it past her. I'm sure everyone has gotten a good chance to channel their creativity with all these snow days we've had.
That's right. And on a slightly more serious note, with weather being as bad as it has been these last few weeks, it's dangerous out there.
You're right. People need to keep their guard high when behind the steering wheel this winter. One mistake could lead to a tragic consequence.
But what happens if you do get into an accident or an emergency that you can't avoid?
That's a great question. I personally would call the police, but I know some students are anxious about that phone call.
Hopefully Caitlin's PSA about calling 911 will put their mind at ease.
They're going through the worst day of their life. They are raw emotions.
You got a good quality people, and they're going to get the people there that need to help our citizens of Hamilton County.
Anytime you feel that you're having an emergency, you should call 911. Please call again. Don't be afraid to call us. We're there to help. Call 911. 4044 arrived at Vandy's Medical Center, 1430.
Thanks, Caitlin. Don't be afraid to call.
And plan ahead accordingly so that you don't have to rush anywhere on these icy roads. Although I don't know if people are able to leave school this week. This week has been quite eventful.
You aren't wrong, Tucker. If you are watching this episode of Advisory, don't forget there will be a dance marathon meeting in Mrs. Ryan's room today, right now.
The dance marathon crew could use all the help they can get, so if you're free and looking to help, make sure you stop by.
Tonight also marks the opening night for the variety show. The variety show will be held Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Sunday, it will begin at 2 p.m. Admission is with no reserved seating.
College representatives from Iowa Lakes Community College will be here Monday, March 4th at 10:30 a.m. in the guidance office.
On Thursday, March 7th, there will be an early out due to parent-teacher conferences. That will start at 2 p.m. and end at 7 p.m.
During parent-teacher conferences, the school counselors will be hosting another FAFSA completion night. You can schedule a time slot between 2 and 6 p.m.
This is going to be a busy weekend, that's for sure.
Hopefully the weather will hold up for the variety show.
Dylan, what are we looking at this weekend?
What's up, WCHS? It's Dylan. On Friday, it will be snowy with wind speeds coming from the south and southeast from 6 to 9 miles per hour. We will have a high near 25 and a low around -5 degrees. So make sure to stay inside since it's going to be snowing and whip out the shovel. On Saturday, it will also be sunny with wind speeds from 8 to 10 miles per hour coming from the southeast. The high will be around 16 with a low around -3. Definitely going to get cooler throughout the rest of the weekend. On Sunday, it will be partly sunny with the wind speeds of 9 to 12 miles per hour coming from the southeast once again. The high will be 3 with a low around -12. This has been weekend's weather. Let's send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Dylan. Make sure you all stay out there. It's been brutal this winter.
It sure has been. I'm not sure how much more we can take.
We can only look forward to the next week. I hope it gets warmer. Till next time, this has been Jacob Shute
and Tucker Judkins
for WCTV.